Oh my gosh, I'm back. I see me right there. Romper, stomper, bumper, boo. I see you guys too. I know, I'm freaking myself out, but it's early. It's like, what? Not even 8 o'clock. Still 38 degrees in town. Out here, it's average 3 to 4 degrees colder, so we're just a pinch above freezing. If you're coming out here, you want to know that in the mornings before the sun really does its thing, it's a pinch above freezing. So, just saying, you're going to be chilly. You're going to be a whole lot less chilly if you got fabulous insulation. Thank you, Krista. Best camping bestie ever. And then, you know, you put stuff on the floor and carpets and walls. Do everything you can to keep the cold on that side of stuff. And out of here, I mean, yeah, cap, onesie. You don't want to know what all I got on under onesie. That's why I got them big. I'm no dummy. Yeah, so it's chilly. If you're still heading this way, prepare. It's going to get probably, in theory, a little chillier over the next couple of months. So if you're a butane chick like I am, your fire may or may not be all that cooperative in the mornings for your coffee, just to let you know. That's why we have fire pits and wood. The old-fashioned way. If you can't get your dang burner to light, by gum, by golly, you take out the little, well, in my case, the brulee torch, and start a fire. Heat your water that way. You know, old-fashioned, but still quite civilized, because you use the brulee torch. Okay, let's see. What was I going with today? Oh, well, you know, it may sound all kinds of fun and goofy and stuff, but there are bummers to this town. I'll let you know that. One of them, at least for me, and your results may vary hugely. I don't know, but for me, I'm trying to get my laundry done. And by done, I mean pay somebody else to do it. Because right now, I've got a shitload. It's been about a month, maybe more. And I wear onesies. I wear long-ass hoodies. I have stuff with bulk. I have 2 very large laundry hampers overflowing. They're going, blah. Oh, I know. They're trying to say Ralph's name because that's pretty much Ralph. Hello, brother. And Professor Mark, hello. Get your butt out here. Come on. You know, how long has it been since you've frozen your ass off? You know you want to jump on a plane. Come on out. Ralph will hook you up. I'll entertain your ass. Get out here. Come on. Come on. Dude's awesome. I got to meet him over the phone the other day, and just really a nice guy. I'd love to be a friend of his because he's just really, really cool. And he needs something different. You've been on the water too long. Land doesn't have to move. We're not in California. It's probably not going to move here while you're here. So come on out, hang out, have just some fun. See what it's all about before Ralph has to leave, because he's got to go back to reality and earning money, because he's, you know, young. Still not even near 60 yet, for Pete's sake. So he's got to keep that working thing going on and earn some money so he can come out here in the winters and enjoy himself at least for a few months. And I have really, really enjoyed having him here. I have. It's like living improv. He is just that quirky and goofy and nutty. He'll just throw out something and it's like, let's run with that stuff. Woot! Oh, yes. And McNutty, I learned well, improv. It's not, yeah, but it's, yeah. And you encourage, you run with whatever they did. You don't contradict them. You just go with it. I do that. And for the record, McNutty, also known as Jenny McNulty, a hell of a comedian and a heck of a quarterback. Well, by the time I met her, she was kind of the backup quarterback for the Bobcats. Back then, they were in Carson, then they went to Los Angeles, and then they got to be the Los Angeles Bobcats, and then they went all pro with the WNFC, and if it Women's National Football I think that's what it was. And lost the mom and pop aspect, the fun aspect. McNutty was still their announcer. Oh my God, I bet she was funny as heck up there. You couldn't hear her. The speakers sucked. The sound system was just abysmal from the spectator's point of view. But I know she was funny as heck up there. Whatever she was saying, it was amazing. So, hey, Jenny, miss ya. You're funny as hell. Gosh, people, go see her. Jenny McNulty. If she's in town, she's worth the price of admission. Trust me. Okay. So much for the commercial for comedy. I do that. She's awesome. Okay. So I wanted to let y'all know there are some drawbacks to the town of Quartzsite. It's a nice little town. It's got what you need. What it doesn't necessarily have is the employees helping you with what you need. I mean, I've been to so many fast food joints, and there's not a lot, but I've been to every single one of them, and I don't do them anymore. I've been so disappointed in either the service, the lack of service, the quality or lack of quality of the food. It's like I'm saving a ton of money because that end of town isn't worth my time to get up there. It's just, ooh, so know that if you survive on fast food out here, y'all gotta chill. You gotta lower your standards a little bit and know that if you're gonna go in somewhere, you need to use a kiosk. Nobody's gonna help you at a counter. If there's a kiosk, you have to use it because nobody's gonna help you at the counter. This morning, the guys at the laundromat could have made a ton of money off of me. I got there an hour after they opened. They should have, in theory, kind of been there and around. Knocked on the door a few times because it was closed. Nothing. 15 minutes later, I said, screw this. I'm not going to waste my morning waiting for dudes who may or may not be in the mood to work or help anybody. I don't know. The other day I tried to do this and there was no parking, absolutely none. So I said, screw it, I'll try it earlier in the morning. They opened at 6, I got there at 7. You know, somebody should have been around to say, hey, what you got there? We'll take care of that for you. 15 minutes plus I waited for somebody, anybody. Knocked on the door a couple of times. Not loudly, I'm not an asshole, I'm not a idiot. Much as I wanted to yell, hey, does anybody freaking work around here? I didn't, because there were customers doing their laundry. Right now, I can't do mine. I have a fuck ton, because I have onesies, I have long ass hoodies. These things are bulk. They're heavy, they're a lot to work with, and then everything else that adds up. And I can't do it. Just a fact. The thought of even having to do it makes me want to cry. So I can't do it. I gotta have somebody else. The other guys, just right at the corner there, they don't have laundry service. They just have machines. The thought of that just made me freak out. I need somebody to do that stuff for me. I'm willing to pay. The money I'm saving by rolling my own smokes is insane. I can afford this little extravagance because to do that means having to do it all in one day. I can't. Just can't. That's the fact of life. It's how I roll. No, it's how these bitches roll. It's how I have to deal with it. So, 2 tries, 0 success. What the It's a little frustrating. So I have to ignore the laundry. Actually, I have to get that out of here. That. Because on the bright side, my buddy Ralph, well, he's still around because he's got to go back to reality soon. And that sucks too. I'm going to miss him. He's wonderful. But he's going to build me a kind of a storage unit here. Little bedside shelf. Little shelf over there, workspace. A flip-up table, so if I have to cook in my rig, I can open the doors and cook there. And, you know, it's going to be really nice. Sorry, guys. I don't usually do this, but I've had a rough morning. Really frustrating. I really just wanted to drop that off and say, dudes, go for it. Go back tomorrow morning, pick it up, have a nice shower. God knows I need it. Hope nobody else does, and I apologize if you do. I do good with the Huggies, but who knows how well they're doing. I do the sniff test, all I get is shirt or gloves. You know, I can't smell anything else. But yeah, Ralph, he's going to be wonderful. He's going to build me a really nice spot here. Because I've got crap here. He's pretty much going to turn the crap space into nice storage space, workable space. I can get some stuff out from under my bed. Some of my bins will go in there. And that way, when I do have to take down my tent and everything that's in the tent, I can store a lot of it under the bed. Because I got to have my bicycle right there, you know. So, yeah. It still has to be livable when everything I own is in here. That's not easy. That's why I was inventing that senior assisted parkour thing to get over your crap to your bed without killing yourself. I still think it would be a good Olympic sport for the Senior Olympics. But we'll have to work on that. So today I got to get all my bigger stuff out of here because I've got to get 4x8 sheets of plywood in here. Y'all, out. So I'll be doing that this morning. We're going to head down to Blythe and the Ace Hardware. It's a place with lots of helpful hardware people and lumber guys. So we're going to pick up some more wood and it's going to be a 2-day project. So I'll be dropping it off this afternoon, and he's going to be, figuring stuff out and making kind of probably rough measurements and markings on the wood, and then we'll start putting it in here. It's going to be one piece down there to put stuff, and then have my shelf and my workspace and my table, and then a second piece up here just for storage. Much easier that way, because there's a lot of contours to the sides of a van, and he's got to work with all that. But he could work with all that because he's a freaking pro, and it's going to be a really solid, awesome, wonderful job when he's done. It'll feel a lot more like home. A lot less like homeless. Holy crap, that light's still on. Oy. The sun's out. You don't need to be on. You are on, aren't you? Oh no, that was just the sun shining through it. I love these little lights. Thank you, Danita. You can solar charge them or plug them in USB. And then if you got a magnet, it'll just hang there. And if you have a string of magnets, you have a sconce and it hangs out further. Fancy like that. I've got sconces over by the doorway. Yeah, you can just stick them up anywhere. They're the best. And solar charged. No batteries. I love that. Or if you need a battery, I can plug it into my doohickey and in no time at all, it's charged for 4 to 6 hours worth of light. So wonderful. I've been so blessed by friends. Frankly, I've been feeling guilty. I've been so freaking blessed out here. So I put out a holler or a thought and it happens. God says, oh, hey, this person will hook you up. I got to wonder if I deserve this, you know? But I do. I frickin' deserve this because the life I've had, I have earned. And I'm still continuing to earn blessings. I'm not resting on my laurels from my old lives. I am out here doing what I can to make people's lives as wonderful as possible, because that's how I roll. You know, if I have to wander around in a blue unicorn outfit to make people smile, I am more than happy to do that. And by golly, I will be doing that. So if you're out here in Q this winter, be looking for a blue unicorn, maybe a sloth, maybe a rainbow unicorn. It depends on what outfits the girls get, because we're going to be out here, because we are out there and we are willing to share it. Because people need more smiles. The looks I got when I was wearing that thing. Mike, he's over at Lori's camp, one of her besties, kind of her camp hubby, you know. I met him early on when he came over, and he let me know that I had audio issues, which I really appreciate. So I went out and I got a lavalier, which I named after him. I call it Mike. Thanks, Mike. The other day I was visiting Danita and I had on the unicorn onesie, which you still have to see, and I'll whip that out later for you. And I walked over to Lori's place because her sign, her Jammy Day sign, has been up for a few days. And, you know, we respect that she needs her time. But it's like, is she okay? And I saw that the sign was down and people were over there. So I headed on over when I left Anita's just to say hey and make sure everything was good. Mike was the only one that could see me walking up. You know, and I had the hood up, so I had the nose and the horn and the whole 9 yards. The smile on his face. Because at first it's like, okay, vert to Ferk. Oh, okay. Oh, it's got to be Shutterbug. Yeah, it's Shutterbug. And the fact that I'm just so casually walking around in my blue unicorn, he doesn't know quite what to make of me, and that's good. I like people to be on that little edge of vert or Ferk. It makes it more interesting, because you never know what this is going to come up with. And then for other people to turn around and go, sacre merde, you know, and Mike's just like waiting for it, because, oh, Mike, you're a cool dude. I like you. I appreciate your advice on the audio, and that smile and look on your face made this whole winter worth the $180 right there. Thank you. Oh, I should wrap this up. I see I'm getting near 20 minutes. But I just wanted to catch up with you guys. Let you know that once again, it's not all Skittles and beer. It's laundry and Verter Firkin mofo and grrr. Not having the best time trying to get this shit dealt with. I'll have to, because pretty soon I'm going to be down to that blue unicorn as my outfit. And when you see me walking around in that, you know I'm in trouble, girl. Boy, everybody. But I need my gloves. Oh, my gloves are dirty. Yeah, and buried, and yeah. So I gotta take care of business, but they're not making it easy. Thought for sure this morning it would just be a slam dunk. Go in there, boom, ba-bada, boom, boom, boom. Come back tomorrow and get it. Have a nice hot shower. Nope, that's not happening. So now I got to get everything out of here so we can go down to Ace Hardware and put in sheets of plywood and stuff. So the rest of the morning is that. Trying to convince myself that this morning didn't happen and it's okay and I can get on with the rest of my day in a good mood. So I will just keep being thankful for my rented lips. My big brother Ralph is just an amazing guy. I am so gonna miss him and living improv, because with him that's what it is. You never know what's coming out and you just gotta react. I love that. So I'm gonna wrap this up and do some work and hopefully feed myself because I'm feeling a little woozy. I will catch you guys later. Hope you're having a fabulous time. Better than mine anyway. But I hope you're enjoying as many blessings as I am, if not more, if that's possible. Because you deserve it. Go out. I mean, you gotta put in to get back. That is no doubt about that. You can't just sit back and go, "Where's my blessings?" No, you gotta go out there and do something. But you get 10 somethings back. It's just knuckin' futz, man. I'm telling you. So I am out of here. You guys know the deal. No normal. Hello. Blue monkey onesies. Yeah. And I went to the laundromat in this, Bobcats. Woot, woot, woot. The old Bobcats. Carson Bobcats. Yeah. Yep. Okay. You guys do the bestest you can. Be the bestest you can. Be the weirdest you can, because there's nothing better than being weird. Trust me. I'm living proof. I'm total example. So, follow this if you can. But, do it your way, because nobody does you like you. I really should find another way to rephrase that, but you know what I mean. And I will catch you down the road. Shutterbug. Out. You can't see the eyebrow with the head on it. There you go. Okay. Out.